As neighbors in southwest Detroit work through the water damage from a massive water main break, we spotted a man making the most of it. He has a new ice rink in his backyard. This is not something that you see every day, of course. Chopper 7 caught the scene on Lisbon Street, not far from where that water main broke. I'm joined now by 7 First Alert meteorologist Mike Taylor. Mike, that really just shows how cold it was yesterday and the last couple days here.
Yeah, that was the biggest concern with all the water. You knew it was going to freeze. So now they're not the only locations, but several spots can use a thaw, and I think we have one in the forecast.
And it's still going to be cold enough to keep the ice rink going, right?
Yeah, it sure is, unfortunately, because even when we thaw out, we're just simply talking about getting above the freezing mark. So our high temp on Sunday will only be 33. And even though that's above freezing, that's definitely not enough to really do a number on the temperatures. But we're getting closer. We're less than a month away from spring. So it's just right around the corner. And after cashing in on some snow last week and also getting the cold air, even the winter fans, they feel a little bit more fulfilled than they did previously because we had some snow to add to the collection there. The almanac tells the story, not so much with the snow, but the temperatures. 21 is the best we can do, at least what we're forecasting for today, after a morning low of 2, so it was a cold morning start. 36 is considered average, so we're about 15 degrees below our average high. Yesterday we were 20 degrees below our average high, so you can see we're trending in the right direction. Downtown Detroit is at 19, feeling like 12. The winds are light, but still strong enough to produce that wind chill. Reporting some light snow, at least at the sensor around Pontiac. Maybe some flurries as well. The clouds are taking over this time around. So it was a brighter start today, but you could see from Port Sanilac and Port Huron down near Adrian, we're dealing with mostly cloudy skies. The wind chills are not as bad as yesterday. We're all in the single digits in most spots, with the exception of Mount Clemens at 10. But there's a system scooting by to the south, moving through the mid-Atlantic right now. This is where the bulk of the snow is currently located in the country, for that matter, and a coastal low starting to develop, so they'll get some enhancement in this zone. For us here locally, we're not expecting much of anything between now and about 9 p.m. I'm thinking closer to this evening, around 11. There is going to be some snow that could develop. That same storm that we were talking about will slightly influence our winds to a degree, reigniting the lake effect snow machine as well. So in the meantime, cloudy with temperatures in the 20s for the rest of today. But by tonight, clouds will eventually give way to some snow showers. Slick roads, I'm not going to say that's impossible with temperatures in the teens. Assault doesn't work all that well, and it doesn't take much snow to cause some issues. So we're not expecting a lot of this. Into the overnight hours, snow chances will start to ramp up just a touch. Any one of these snow bands could set up, producing about maybe a ½ inch to an inch of snow. And as I was saying, even though that's not a lot, it could cause some issues based on the timing for your Thursday morning. I'm going to jump you ahead into the weekend, and next week there's going to be a resurgence of some warmth. And by warmth, of course, I'm keeping it in context. We're just talking about getting away from these temps in the 20s. How about 27 on Friday? Brighter skies, by the way, for Friday into Saturday. Then we're pushing the mid to upper 30s to start next week. So yes, highs near 40 degrees for the start of next week before we'll have another cool down by the following Thursday.